we're just going to work on presentation and sight pictures. So don't worry too much about your draw. Now remember, you have a retention holster. You have to sweep your thumb across that mechanism in order to draw.
Copy.
All right, so as I draw, I'm going to give my hand a home. We're just going to pull the firearm out, and we're just going to bring it to our workspace. That's monkey with a symbol. We'll go ahead and do that, gentlemen. So go ahead and bring it in here. We're not getting into the draw right now. We're going to be a little more casual. Let's work on our grip. So go ahead, cool guy, thumbs up. Now this firearm has a frame-mounted safety. Most striker-fired guns don't, but when you do have that, that's a good place just to put your thumb right there. Just let it sit right there. Now you see you have this pathway for your thumb to go. So go ahead and swoosh on up in there. Another way to do this, if the swoosh is a little weird, is just karate chop and then wrap it around. There we go. That looks great. All right, so we're at monkey with a symbol. We don't want it so far in that if we have to shoot from here, the slide hits our chest and then it doesn't function properly, right? So just out a little bit. Now our finger up on the frame is pointing at the target. Our target is going to be that tree. Pick a nice knot out on that tree. All right, we're going to go ahead and drive the gun forward up into our eye line. Excellent. Relax the back a little bit. There we go. Head up. You guys are looking great. All right, bring it back in. Drive it out. Bring it back in. Excellent. Go ahead and holster your firearm. All right, so we're going to talk about sight picture really quick. We have three things to consider. We have a front sight, we have a rear sight, and we have a target. We can only focus on one thing at a time. So we're going to do a little bit of exercise real quick here. First, that front sight, if it's too high above the rear sight, we're going to shoot high. If it's too low, we're going to shoot low. All right, if it's too far to the left or to the right, you get what I'm saying? So I want them to be at equal height. All right, say equal height.
Equal height.
All right. This front sight post, the dot on it, we'll use my upper digit. That's what we're putting on the target. Now some firearms have what's called a half hold, where you only put it on half. Just put everything right on the dot. The difference for defensive shooting doesn't matter, just equal height, equal light. Put the pumpkin, we call it, put the dot right on the target where you want to hit. All right, so we have what? Equal height. Now the space in between we want equal. So the light coming through, we want it to be equal. So equal light. So equal height, equal light. All right. Now go ahead. Again, draw your firearm. Give your hand a home as we draw it. Go bring it to your workspace. All right. Give yourself a nice two-handed grip. All right. Rotate that hand, that support hand forward just a little bit. There we go. All right. We're going to drive it up into our eye line. Now what I'd like you guys to do is pick out a knot on that tree. All right. Now, if you can't shoot with both eyes open, go ahead and shut your non-dominant eye, but the goal is to eventually shoot with both eyes open.
It's actually interesting because for me, when I'm shooting with the camera, I'm left eye dominant. But when I close my right eye here and I go left eye dominant here, I'm off to the right a little bit, obviously, and when I close my left eye, I'm off to the, left a little bit. So
perfect. Well, I skipped this part, so let's do this.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Go ahead, pick that knot out on the tree, or pick one of the cameras and make a little circle with your hands, just like this. Michael's already done this, but you can do it along. All right, you're looking through with both eyes. You're putting the camera in the center of that circle. Go ahead and bring it back to your eye. Go ahead and look through the circle.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, look through the circle with both eyes. Both eyes open. Now slowly bring it back to your face. Looks like you brought it back to your right eye. Make a smaller circle and do it one more time. Don't think about it, just do what feels natural. All right, so we're right eye dominant. Now, because you're used to shooting a camera with your left eye, I love these cool little challenges. We're gonna shut our left eye for right now, or just squint with it, all right?
Okay.
Can I offer another way to find your dominant eye?
Yeah, do it.
All right, so place your thumb over that spot, your target spot. Close your left eye. If it didn't move, your right eye dominant. Close your right eye. If it went off to the side, you're still right eye dominant. No, whatever eye makes it move, then your opposite eye is the dominant eye. Did that work for you?
He was a Marine, so I'm gonna give him a minute.
Right eye dominant.
All right, cool. All right, so again, we're just gonna draw our holster. All right, we're not worrying about perfection right now. We're gonna bring it up to our workspace. Excellent. Now with that, there you go, that looks good. Cool guy, thumbs up. Go ahead and give yourself a nice two-handed grip. All right, now we have equal pressure front and rear. Our wrists, once we present, are gonna be locked. Our elbows are gonna be slightly bent for shock absorption. Go ahead and drive that in there. All right, cool. Now what I'd like you to do, line up your sights, equal height, equal light. Now what I'd like you to do is focus on the target. Okay, focus on the target. Are your sights blurry? All right, is it? So focus on the target. Don't worry about the sights, keep them lined up, but focus on the target.
Yep, sight's blurry.
Awesome. Focus on the rear sight. We focus on the rear sight. Front sight's a little blurry. Target's a little blurry. Awesome. Go ahead and focus on that front sight post. Let me know when you have it. Now, do we notice how if we focus on the front sight post, we can still both see the rear sight post and the target just enough, but we're focused on this. Does that make sense? When we're shooting with iron sights, we are focusing on that front sight post. All right, so what I'd like you to do is go ahead and put your finger on the trigger. Leon, you have a safety. You're gonna have to take that safety off with that thumb. There we go. Go ahead, put your finger on the trigger. We're going to pull back just a little bit till we get some resistance. All right, now we focus on the front sight post. All that matters is that front sight post. Where's your nose, Leon? Over your toes. There we go. Pick your head up nice and tall. There we go. Okay, now we're focused on that front sight post. We're at the wall. We're going to pull the trigger straight back, but we're going to pretend that we're just pushing a button. Go ahead and push the button. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to do something called follow through. We're going to mimic the gun recoiling just a little bit, so we're going to bend our elbows back just a little bit. We're watching the front sight post. Don't look at the target, look at the front sight post. Bring it back to where it's supposed to be on that target. Focus on that front sight post. We decide if we're going to shoot or not. Again, we're not going to shoot, so our finger goes up on the frame. You guys are already there. That works. Go ahead and compress and just relax for a minute. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Go ahead and reset the trigger. So you can go, keep holding on to your firearm. So just pull the slide back a little bit. So come hand over the top. There we go. Just pull back a little bit. That's resetting the trigger since we don't have an actual round in here. All right. So now we're back into our position. All right. What is the nickname for this? Monkey with a symbol.
Monkey with a symbol.
Awesome. I'm glad you did that. And look at that adjustment you made. That's great. Now go ahead and try to rotate that hand just a little bit higher up. There we go. All right, so we're bringing it in here. Our finger is pointed at our target, which means the muzzle's pointed at the target. We're gonna bring it into our eye line, and what sight post are we focusing on, gentlemen? Front sight post. Awesome. Take your finger. We're gonna put it on the trigger. All right, focusing on that front sight post. We're going to just push the button, not allow the muzzle to move at all, not allow the firearm to move. Excellent. We're gonna mimic some recoil. Keeping our finger on the trigger, we're gonna bring it back down. All right, focusing on that front sight post, we decide we're not gonna shoot again. Our finger comes off the trigger, about on the frame, we compress.
Hey folks, thanks for checking out this clip from Thunderpunk Radio. If you'd like to see the full pistol training video, check out the link below. And if you're enjoying what we're doing, please like, share, and subscribe. And one final thing, have a great day and do your push-ups.